is the man himself. We were just speaking of him, an absolute fighting legend down here in South Florida. Uly the Monster Diaz joining us here on the program. Uly, how are you, buddy? How's
I'm
things?
I'm doing great, man. Life is good. Thank you guys again for the opportunity, man.
What's that? You always welcome. You always welcome.
Leroy, my brother, good to see you.
What's
I'm over here
happening?
getting an IV, getting hydrated for this fight.
Uly, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't you just have a send off farewell fight? So, like, did you hear there was a new sport in fighting, and you're just like, well, I can't retire without that being on the list. Like, what the? Why did you decide to come back?
Yeah, so it was a little bit of both of that. I retired from bare knuckle and because I took a position with the company. I'm working with BKB. Uh, I'm helping behind the scenes with fighter relations, doing a bunch of content with them. And I also got reached out to from Dirty Boxing. And I said, man, you know what? I got to give this a try. It was a great opportunity, decent paycheck. And I always stay training. I always stay in the best shape I can. I eat good all the time, so I think the opportunity arose and I jumped at it. And I'm excited that it's Dirty Boxing 1. I know they had an event already, but this is their first official event. So I'm going to be one of the pioneers of Dirty Boxing. And that's great.
You're taking on a guy that you fought already, right? I believe you fought Brian Maxwell already. If those who don't know, Leroy, he's the one who fought Chad Ochocinco on the Logan Paul Floyd Mayweather card. But so does that, like, that's got to give you a bit of an edge, I would think. You've already got the win over him in a previous sport, or you feel like it's a clean slate?
Well, so I'll tell you what, Brian Maxwell was my first fight on bare knuckle. Now he's going to be my first fight on in Dirty Boxing. So, I beat him in first round TKO. I'm looking to do the same thing to him on this one as well. It's been 5 years. I know he's gotten better, but I've gotten better as well. I've had a lot of training with a lot of good trainers and a lot of good sparring partners. So he's in for a handful of trouble, man.
Hey, so I want to ask you this: what going from different promotions, different companies, or whatever? How do the rules change from fight to fight, right? From company to company, because bare knuckles has their set of rules,
Right.
UFC has their set of rules. How is this new promotion? How are the rules a little bit different, and what can we expect when we watch, a fight in Dirty Boxing?
Yeah, absolutely. This is a whole different rule set. This is something new to everybody, where it's boxing with 4-ounce gloves, dirty boxing, meaning you can, if you're in the clinch, as long as you got one hand free, you can keep swinging and the referee won't stop it. You can use elbows here, and if the opponent falls to the ground, as long as you're standing, you can ground and pound them. And the opponent on the ground, which I learned last night, he can up kick to the chest. So if you're on the ground and I'm hitting you, you can up kick to the chest. So it's a whole different rule set, something I've never done before, in this fashion. And again, man, I'm excited to be one of the first guys doing this.
Is that the only kicking? So there's no kicking standing up. The
There's
only
no kicking
kicking is to
standing
get
up.
up.
Right.
Yeah,
The
I
only
didn't know
kicking is
that
to get
either.
up, to get you off, to get you off of me or whatever. Yeah.
This is
Your head got to be on a swivel. You got to be paying attention at all times.
That's right. That's
this
right.
because you've literally fought like everything there is to fight,
Yep.
basically. Is there, like, how much, when you take elements like out of fighting, like how much does that free your mind up, or in a situation like this, like, is there going to be maybe a round where you'll want to feel it out just because, all right, I need to know like what I'm allowed to do and things like that? Are you going to watch fights previously, because you're pretty high on the card here? You're almost one of the main events here. So, like, are you going to watch some of it, see how it's officiated and things like that?
Yeah, I definitely. I even every card I'm on, depending what number I'm on the card, I always go out and watch at least a fight or two, and kind of just get the feel for the venue, feel for the crowd and stuff. As for the rules, it's nothing out of this world. I mean, it's all new. It's all new, especially now that it's all put together just under one promotion. But it's nothing it's nothing that I'm not already used to. So, I've thrown elbows, I've been in MMA, I've done ground and pound. I've done it all, so I think I'm coming into this with a good mindset and ready to go.
It's one of the things that's cool about you, man. I remember Leroy and I going to one of our first Hard Rock events and just remembering, like, man, who's this guy who's got like the entire crowd
Yeah.
going insane And it was like that was kind of our first introduction to you, but like you've blown up, you've had world record knockouts now, but you're still getting a chance to fight in South Florida. Like, does that get old for you, getting to fight in front of your community and seeing all the droves of people that kind of come out, because you've been like on this massive social media and people have seen you the 3-second knockout going world famous, or does this still mean something to you?
No, it definitely still means something to me, especially fighting this Saturday. It's in the hangar in Coconut Grove. That's my backyard, literally my backyard. So, I love it. I love fighting at home, man. I love the hometown crowd. And it's always great to put on for my people, and especially now that I came off a semi-retirement, and I'm back to show face here and to do promotion. So I'm excited about it. I know the people are gonna come out. I've been getting tons of people talking to me on social media, so it's gonna be great. I hope to see you guys there.
Dude, I'm
Yeah,
working it. I'm
he's
doing that.
working it.
Oh,
I'm
perfect.
I'm working, man. I'm excited to
Perfect.
call one of your fights. I'm excited about that. It's gonna be, I'm sure, an incredible atmosphere, dude. It's gonna be fun. So, listen, best of luck this week, man. We're looking
Thank
forward
you.
to it. I'll see you at the weigh-ins and all that this week, but it should be a hell of an event.
Yep.
Listen, thank you guys, man. I truly always appreciate the opportunity. You guys are fucking hometown legends, and sorry for the cussing. You guys are hometown legends, and I appreciate you guys always having me on. And I want to give one shout out real quick to Drip Drop Miami. They're taking care of me, keeping me hydrated for this fight. So thank you guys, and thank you to all my sponsors out there that are always looking out for me. And I'll catch you guys at Dirty Boxing this weekend.
We'll
All
see you
right.
there, man.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. You're a freaking
Thank
legend.
you.
So we appreciate it. Uly the Monster Diaz, always great when he gets a chance to join us here on the program. Looking forward to seeing him back in action this weekend. We'll take a break. Back with more after this.